The journey to success begins with a single step, the decision to get up and take action. No matter how grand your dreams are, they remain just dreams until you decide to move. It's easy to wait for the perfect moment or for everything to fall into place, but the truth is there is no perfect moment. The perfect moment is the one you create by taking action. Think about it. Every successful person you admire once stood where you stand now, faced with a choice to stay where they were or to get up and move forward. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is not talent, luck, or resources. It's the willingness to take the first step. That first step may feel uncertain, even scary, but it's necessary. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Whether it's pursuing a new career, learning a new skill, or chasing a lifelong dream, the first step sets everything in motion. It breaks the cycle of hesitation and builds momentum. Action leads to progress, and progress fuels motivation. But nothing happens until you get up and begin. Don't wait for the right time. Don't wait for permission. And don't wait until you feel ready. Just take the first step, no matter how small it seems. Because the first step is the beginning of every great story. Taking the first step is crucial, but it's only the beginning. Consistency is what turns small actions into remarkable achievements. Success is not about making one big leap. It's about showing up every day, putting in the work, and staying committed to your goals. Consistency builds momentum. When you make the decision to work hard daily, even when it's difficult, you create a rhythm that pushes you forward. Each effort, no matter how small, adds up over time. It's like planting seeds. You don't see the growth immediately, but with consistent care, they eventually bloom. Consider this: a river cuts through rock, not because of its power, but because of its persistence. In the same way, your daily efforts, even the smallest ones, can overcome the biggest challenges. Consistency turns ordinary actions into extraordinary outcomes. But staying consistent isn't always easy. There will be days when you feel tired, discouraged, or unmotivated. That's when consistency matters the most. It's about pushing through the tough days and maintaining the discipline to keep going. Remember, success doesn't come from what you do occasionally. It comes from what you do consistently. Greatness isn't achieved overnight. It's the result of continuous effort and unwavering dedication. If you want to master a skill, reach a goal, or achieve your dreams, you must be willing to put in the work every single day. So, make consistency your superpower. Commit to your journey, stay focused on your vision, and let your daily efforts build the momentum that leads to greatness. Because in the end, it's not about being the best on one day. We all have dreams and goals we want to achieve, but often the biggest obstacles standing in our way are the excuses we make. I'm too tired, I don't have time, it's too difficult, or I'll start tomorrow. These excuses are comfort zones in disguise, keeping us from reaching our full potential. Excuses are the enemy of progress. They provide a convenient way out, a reason to avoid the discomfort of hard work and discipline. But the truth is, every excuse brings you one step further from your dreams. If you want to succeed, you must learn to push past them. Think about the people who inspire you. The athletes, entrepreneurs, and leaders who have achieved greatness. Do you think they never felt tired or discouraged? Of course they did, but they chose to push through their excuses and take action anyway. They understood that success isn't about convenience, it's about commitment. The difference between those who achieve their dreams and those who don't isn't the absence of excuses, it's the willingness to overcome them. The next time an excuse crosses your mind, challenge it. Ask yourself, is this excuse worth sacrificing my dreams for? More often than not, the answer will be no. It's not about finding time, it's about making time. It's not about waiting for motivation, it's about creating discipline. When you stop giving power to excuses, you take control of your destiny. Your dreams are worth fighting for. Don't let excuses stand in the way. Push past them, rise above them, and remember, every time you overcome an excuse, you're one step closer to achieving your dreams. Motivation is powerful, but it's also temporary. It comes and goes like the weather. One day you're fired up and ready to conquer the world, and the next day you're struggling to even get out of bed. This is where discipline comes in. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. It's the commitment to do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. While motivation is about feelings, discipline is about actions, and actions are what create results. Think about it. Anyone can work hard when they're motivated, but what happens on the days when motivation is nowhere to be found? Do you quit, or do you push through? Successful people don't rely on motivation alone, they rely on discipline. They understand that showing up consistently, especially on difficult days, is what sets them apart. Discipline builds habits, and habits create success. When you're disciplined, you don't need to rely on willpower or inspiration. You train yourself to do the work no matter the circumstances. Over time, this becomes second nature, turning hard work into a routine. Motivation might get you started, but discipline keeps you going. It's what makes you wake up early to chase your dreams, put in the extra hours, and stay focused on your goals, even when distractions are all around you. Discipline is the difference between wishing and achieving. It's about making a promise to yourself and keeping it day in and day out. So don't wait for motivation to strike. Cultivate discipline, build routines that support your goals, and commit to them, rain or shine. Because at the end of the day, it's not how motivated you were, but how disciplined you stayed that determines your success. Failure is proof that you're trying, that you're pushing your limits and stepping out of your comfort zone. It's an essential part of the journey to greatness. Each failure carries a lesson, an opportunity to learn, improve, and come back stronger. Look at some of the world's most influential figures. Thomas Edison failed over 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. J.K. Rowling faced multiple rejections before publishing Harry Potter. What if they had given up after failing? The world would have missed out on incredible inventions, achievements, and stories. The truth is, failure only defeats you if you allow it to. It's not the failure itself, but how you respond to it that defines your future. You can either see it as a setback or as a setup for a comeback. The choice is yours. Embrace failure. Don't be ashamed of it. Instead, learn from it. Ask yourself, what did this teach me? How can I grow from this experience? Every failure is a lesson in resilience, patience, and perseverance. Remember, success isn't about never falling. It's about getting up every time you fall. Each failure brings you one step closer to your dreams, because with every failed attempt, you gain experience, wisdom, and strength. So, don't fear failure. Embrace it as a necessary part of growth. Let your failures shape you, not stop you. Learn from them, rise above them, and keep moving. We often hear about talented people, the ones who seem to have a natural gift, whether it's in sports, art, academics, or any other field. But talent alone is not enough. Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Talent might give you a head start, but it's consistent hard work that takes you to the finish line. You can be the most talented person in the room, but if you don't put in the effort, someone with less talent but more determination will surpass you. Why? Because hard work builds skills, character, and resilience. Look at the most successful athletes, musicians, or entrepreneurs. Yes, they may have had some natural abilities, but what truly set them apart was their work ethic. They practiced tirelessly, learned continuously, and never stopped pushing their limits. They were willing to put in the hours, make sacrifices, and stay committed to their goals. Talent is a gift, but hard work is a choice. And the great thing about hard work is that it's available to everyone. You don't have to be the most talented person to succeed. You just have to be the most dedicated. Consistency is the key. By working hard every day, you build momentum, improve your skills, and gain the experience needed to achieve excellence. It's not about one moment of brilliance. It's about countless hours of practice and perseverance. Success isn't about who's the most talented. It's about who's willing to work the hardest. It's about showing up every day, even when it's tough, even when you don't feel like it. Because effort beats excuses, and persistence beats procrastination. So if you want to achieve greatness, don't rely solely on talent. Outwork your competition, outlast the challenges, and outperform your own expectations. With consistent hard work, you can achieve more than talent alone ever could. Too often, people wait for the right opportunity to come knocking at their door. They wait for luck, for someone to notice their potential, or for circumstances to magically fall into place. But here's the truth. Opportunities don't just happen, they are created. If you want to achieve greatness, don't sit around waiting for the perfect moment. Create your own opportunities. Successful people don't wait for life to hand them a chance. They go out and make things happen. They take initiative, they take risks, and they turn challenges into stepping stones. How do you create your own opportunities? By being proactive. Seek out experiences that push you out of your comfort zone. Network with people who inspire you. Learn new skills. Volunteer for challenging tasks. Every small step you take creates new possibilities. Stop waiting for permission. You don't need anyone's approval to chase your dreams. If you see a gap, fill it. If you see a problem, solve it. If no one is offering you a seat at the table, bring your own chair. Take control of your destiny by creating opportunities instead of waiting for them. Remember, luck favors the prepared. The harder you work and the more proactive you are, the luckier you become. When you consistently put in the effort and actively seek growth, opportunities will naturally follow. Look at the most successful innovators and leaders. They didn't wait for the world to recognize their potential. They carved their own paths, took bold steps, and turned their visions into reality. They didn't wait for doors to open. They built their own doors. So don't wait for the stars to align. Align your actions with your ambitions. Be courageous, be proactive, and take charge of your future. Because the most successful people don't rely on luck. They create their own success. Too often, people wait for the right opportunity to come knocking at their door. They wait for luck, for someone to notice their potential, or for circumstances to magically fall into place. But here's the truth. Opportunities don't just happen, they are created. If you want to achieve greatness, don't sit around waiting for the perfect moment. Create your own opportunities. Successful people don't wait for life to hand them a chance. They go out and make things happen. They take initiative, they take risks, and they turn challenges into stepping stones. How do you create your own opportunities? By being proactive. Seek out experiences that push you out of your comfort zone. Network with people who inspire you. Learn new skills. Volunteer for challenging tasks. Every small step you take creates new possibilities. Stop waiting for permission. You don't need anyone's approval to chase your dreams. If you see a gap, fill it. If you see a problem, solve it. If no one is offering you a seat at the table, bring your own chair. Take control of your destiny by creating opportunities instead of waiting for them. Remember, luck favors the prepared. The harder you work and the more proactive you are, the luckier you become. When you consistently put in the effort and actively seek growth, opportunities will naturally follow. Look at the most successful innovators and leaders. They didn't wait for the world to recognize their potential. They carved their own paths, took bold steps, and turned their visions into reality. They didn't wait for doors to open. They built their own doors.